Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Brooke, and welcome to iPhone 101. We were on vacation last week, but we're back this week to our normal setting. And we have not a lot of news this week, but some very, very exciting news.
Yes. So let's get to the headlines. Okay, so the number one news of the week.
Highly exciting.
Yep, was considered a rumor at first, but now it's been proven.
We were skeptical. We were.
Yep. Version 1.1.3 upgrade. So it hasn't come out yet officially.
No. But they're saying like in the next week. Well,
15th. I think I've heard the 15th, but you never know.
Who knows?
There's a lot of features.
There is.
The first thing that you want to do is we have a video from Gear Live's Bleeding Edge, and we've embedded it from their site, but they did a video on it. They have the version, and it's really cool.
It shows most of the features, if not all of them.
Yep, and
it does crash once.
Yep, it does crash during the video.
Yes, it does.
Well, it just proves it's a real iPhone.
There you go. It's bound to happen.
Yeah, and I noticed up in the upper left-hand corner that instead of saying AT&T, it says his name. But I did read that that's because the upgrade doesn't affect the user area of the phone.
Yes, that's right.
It doesn't let you have access to your applications, but
so if you've used Erica's
Make It Mine
and change that, it actually stays in upgrade.
That's funny.
So yeah, that is kind of funny.
Okay, so one of the first things that it does is the ability to send multiple text messages to multiple people.
Multiple contacts.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes. Like, why they didn't do that in the first place, I do not know.
Yeah, so like if you had a new baby, you don't have to type it like 500 times to everybody. You just add everybody and send it.
The only problem with that is it doesn't keep it then in the chat type order.
Yeah, but that's okay because when the messages start coming back and you start chatting individually back and forth, you wouldn't want them as a big group, I don't think, because everybody else can't see. It's like not like a chat room. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's already available through other apps.
It is. Technically, you don't need to upgrade to get this because you can get it through iSMS.
Yep, and that's going to be my web app or my.
No, that's mine.
That's going to be your third-party app. So we'll get to that in a minute.
Mine.
We'll explain that later. But okay, so then the next thing is Google Maps is letting you. There's more than just the triangulation, which basically is like use 3 cell phone towers.
And get the general area of where you're at.
It measures
kind of like GPS.
It measures the signal strength between them, and then it figures out where you're at in the center of those 3.
Right.
So it does that, and it shows like a circle where you're at, and then it also does the hybrid map where it uses...
Which is really cool.
Yeah, that's really helpful.
Hybrid map.
Because then you can see landmarks while you're looking at the road. So basically it shows the geographical, like the top layer of the satellite image, and on top of that it puts the roads. Right. So before it was like one or the other.
And it added traffic.
No, traffic was there.
Oh, traffic was there?
Yep, we just don't see it because we're in a small area.
I guess traffic.
Big cities have it. So, but it does. The way to get there is a lot cooler because there's a little button in the corner that like peels up.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can see that on the video too.
Yep. And now that was also available from an app called My Location, which got shut down by Google because they didn't want this guy to be giving that out. So
probably because they were going to come out with this.
Well, I think what he did is when it first came out for regular cell phones, it was a feature. People can do it right now on mobile maps with regular phones. And so he like hacked that software somehow, made it point to his website, then his site would point back and open the web browser and it would show you where you're at. And it's like, yeah, it didn't last very long. No. So that was the third-party app too.
But the coolest part, we haven't talked about the coolest part.
What part?
The moving the things around.
Oh yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so drag and drop icons. Oh, that's what we have next.
Oh, okay.
Drag and drop icons. So tell them how it works.
Okay, so like if you want to, you have like all your icons on your home screen or whatever, and you can like press on one, and then they all start to wiggle.
Yeah, they just kind of like wobble back and forth.
Thing, yeah. So they're all like wiggling, and then you can like just tap on one and drag it all over, and you can drag the ones out of the dock up into the regular apps, and you can drag and drop whatever you want down into the dock apps.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
You can only do 4 across the bottom.
Yep, you can still only do 4. Oh, and you can go to the next page.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It allows pages.
If you hold it over, it brings it to the next page, and you can change them all there too. And they kind of stole the little hack of the 2 dots on the bottom. Did you notice that?
They stole that from Summerboard.
So those hackers, see, they're up on the hackers.
Yeah, they've pretty much schooled customized, because now you don't have to go into another program and like organize everything.
Yeah.
It's just like does it right on the page. And then Summerboard, you know, lets you have multiple pages. So this kind of combines them.
Yeah. It's really, I think you guys should have thought of this before.
I think it's pretty good.
Just like, you know.
But I mean, you can, the catch is you don't necessarily need to upgrade because you can do all these things.
Right,
like,
that is true.
You're going to lose all your other stuff if you upgrade.
Right. When there are third-party apps that can already do this.
Right. The last one is to make your own bookmarks and on your pages. So like if you want to put Apple iPhone School as a link.
Yes, you just go to the website and then it says it creates a little icon from the website.
Yeah, you just zoom into whatever area you want on the website. So like if it's like Apple's website, you can zoom in on like
little Apple
or a Mac, like
or a Mac.
Anything you want on the site, and then and whatever that page is that you're on, it will make that a link.
Yeah, and then it puts it on in with your icons. And the cool part too is when you're go into like the movement mode where they're all wiggling. There's a little X on it, and you can just delete it right off there. You can't delete any of the other apps like that come stock on it, but you can delete your web apps that you have links to. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can pretty much make your custom apps right through Safari.
Yeah.
Your web apps. That's pretty sweet.
But it's not.
But you can do that. You can do that now through iPhone Apper, which is a website, or limited edition iPhone Source has a few of them in theirs, like MySpace and stuff, where you can create you don't get to create your own, but they just.
So what we're getting at is you don't want to upgrade right away because you can already do these things with third-party apps, and so far 1.1.3 is not jailbreakable. Like he said that he can't even downgrade it to 1.1.1 to then jailbreak it. So we're saying don't get all crazy right away and go to it, because you can still kind of do these things with third-party apps right now and wait until they get a nice, pretty jailbreak, which we will totally put on our website as soon as it comes out. And so... Yeah,
that might be a while, though.
It could, since 1.1.2 is still kind of in the making. It doesn't have a pretty one yet.
Yeah, if they weren't able to downgrade it and then okay to prep and then upgrade.
Yeah.
But I think the way it works, though, is like, since they figured out a way around 1.1.2, they just didn't go any further. Like
they didn't come out with a better hack.
But now that there's 1.1.3, they're gonna have to get to work again.
We'll see. Because it would be cool to have some of these options. I mean,
and you got to think about the people that buy these brand new at the store and they're stuck.
They don't have an option. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's harsh. That's
so go rush and get one now before this comes out. If you're planning on buying one,
comes out, which you only have like a few weeks, so do it now.
Yep. So those are pretty much the ones that we know of right now.
An article. You can go to appleiPhoneSchool.com and see the full video. It's 8 minutes. And then we also have an article on there saying the new features of 1.1.3 and then the things that you can use now to do the same thing.
Right, the third-party apps.
Third-party apps you can use on a jailbroken iPhone.
Yeah, the only one that you're really not going to get is the Google Maps stuff.
Right.
Which is pretty sweet.
It is pretty cool.
But until it's full GPS... Like, with that new program, you can buy the GPS little thing.
They were smart to make it sweet upgrades, because everyone's kind of like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it?
But still, think of all the other stuff that you can do. Like theming your iPhone, adding all the different icons.
Could you imagine not having an installer on your iPhone?
No.
I had to restore my iPhone like 3 days ago or something, and I was like heartbroken when I looked at my stock iPhone, and I'm like, no, I can't even scroll over.
I know, it's horrible. Sad. It just feels like old school.
So that's our big news for the week.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's huge.
When the Starbucks thing came out, and you can go into Starbucks and you can buy iTunes music that's playing in the store, so it's interactive with your environment.
Right.
Okay. Apple has applied for a patent that will allow this to work other places and with other things, not just music. So one of the examples was you can go into a movie and listen to the soundtrack, and it'll appear up on your iPhone, like, here's the songs you can buy.
But an even cooler example
would be being able to order your Starbucks while you're driving to Starbucks, pull up to the window, and they just hand it to you.
Yeah.
Because your phone paid for it.
You're like, yes, I would like a Java chip frappuccino. There, I paid for it. Drive up to the window and be like, thanks for my Java chip frappuccino.
Or like...
That would be so sweet.
McDonald's.
Best Buy.
This one is a arm thing.
Yes.
So you can put your iPhone
for
on your
while
arm.
you're working out.
Yeah. So while you're working out, you can like flex your iPhone. But I've already seen one of these somewhere.
I have too.
But this one's supposed to be an all-in-one solution, and it's only $30.
Which is good.
And it lets it rotate. So
which is
like,
also cool.
So like if you like
Or
want to
doing
show
something.
somebody a video.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know why you want it to flip.
I don't know.
But
it does. If you wanted to, it does.
I've thought about using my iPhone, when you're like, because it's kind of big.
Like
first of all.
biking, when we go biking.
But you would want it so you could talk on the phone. Like if somebody calls you, you would want to be able to answer the phone.
Right, true.
But I don't know. It'd be hard
You
to
could use your Bluetooth headset though.
You'd have to definitely stop to look at it to select stuff because it'd be upside down for one.
Yeah.
This one's kind of cool. This is a case. A lot of people like these kind of cases.
Slipper cases.
Yeah, a lot of guys I know have them for their Blackberries. So you can just slide your phone right into it. And
then just slide it right
you'd
out.
think the iPhone would slide out way too easy.
I know.
Because
that
without
would
a
make me
case
little
on
bit
it,
nervous.
like yours,
it's really slippery.
It's really slippery. So
the nice thing about this case though is it has a little outside pocket, so you can put like headphones or
credit cards,
or whatever
driver's
little
license.
you need to put in there. Yeah, so you could just take that.
Like a mini wallet.
Yeah.
With your phone,
that's
and it
pretty
clips
cool.
on your belt, and it's
$35.
Yep, $35.
$34.95. And it also clips to your belt.
It's lambskin leather.
It is. It's very nice.
And it works for the iPod Touch too.
Yes.
Of course, because they're about the same size.
Yep. Okay, we are now at the third-party app pick for this week, and mine is iSMS, which I have written an article about already on appleiPhoneSchool.com. So if you want to go in and get the full article, you can go in there and get it. Just search for it. And then,
I like this app.
yes, Doug likes this app. He's thinking about replacing his normal
Yeah, I'm thinking about
SMS
it. Thinking
with
about
this
it.
one. But some of the good features about it is you can view the messages one by one, which means you can delete them one by one. So when you first open the app, you come to like an inbox, drafts, sent messages, and then so you can go into your inbox and it shows all of your messages just individually, and then you can delete them individually or send another one individually, so you don't have like the whole chunk of them. But another cool thing is that you can send it to multiple contacts.
Yeah.
Kind of like the new 1.1.3.
Right.
Only it's a hack now.
This is the rival.
Yeah. So you just go in and you add in your first contact and you just hit a little plus button and you can add in another contact. It just brings up the contacts in your contacts folder.
And you can forward them to other people too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's
you can,
pretty sweet.
Yeah, you can forward one to another person. You can even add smileys. It's very cool. Yes, you like go in here and you hit the little smiley thing. You can put in a little smiley. And there's also a few quick templates. So if like you're in a meeting and you get a text or something, there's a quick one of the quick ones is like, I'm in a meeting, I'll call you back later. So you can just tap it.
Or if you're driving down the road and you need to.
Yes, I'm driving. I will text you later when I'm not driving.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Smiley face.
Yeah, yeah. So those are just a few of the features. There are more features to this, but if you want the full article, just go on our website and check it out.
Okay, so
Okay.
mine, we knew about this last week, but
We did.
it just came out like right before we
did
recorded.
our podcast, so we didn't
held
do
off.
it. Yeah.
Because
we
we
wanted to
want
get more information and try it out and test it out before we did our thing.
PlayStation for the iPhone.
Yes.
So
See, I told you it was coming out soon in like the next week, and I was right.
yeah, we talked about it on our first video podcast
Yes.
that it was rumored to be coming out, or it was halfway ready. So I've installed it and used it.
It's a bit slow.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
A bit is like not. That's
Yeah.
like an understatement.
It's like
really, really,
10
really
times
slow.
slower. Like the only game I put on is Driver, which is I love that game. But like I hold down the button and you
could,
wait,
like, do something
and then all of a sudden
and
the
then
car
come
like
back.
starts to drop down like it's flooring, and then it goes, and
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
it's pretty bad.
This is the web app pick of the week. And my web app is a typing tutor for iPhones and iPod Touches, obviously. And you just go to this website and you don't have to create an account. You can create an account and then it'll save all your previous like typing information, but you can also sign in as an anonymous.
Yeah, in case you're not very good. Yeah. And you don't want to keep your score.
Well, I just did it to try it out. I'm like, oh, I'll just try it out as anonymous. But it's pretty cool. It's like there's 3 levels, and there's beginning. I just started with the beginner one, and you can type and you can go, and if it's like autocorrecting, you can use that. So you can hit space and have it autocorrect. But you have to spell the word correctly. So if you're like typing, it's not like those typing tutors that you just like keep going, like on the computer.
It makes you keep doing it.
This one you have to like do it until you spell it correctly. And then it keeps, as you go, it tells you like your progress of how far through the actual thing you are. And then it also tells you your words per minute. So you can see, and that actually updates as you go. So if you're like starting to go slow, you're like, oh no.
Can it handle triple digits?
No.
Because I'd be in the hundreds.
Oh jeez. No, I've never seen.
We're gonna have to race.
Triple digits. No, we're not racing.
Yeah. Well, my web pick is much simpler. It's Weather Underground for the iPhone.
Yes.
And
it's pretty cool. It has a ton of features.
Yeah, a ton of features, totally customized for the iPhone. Now, this isn't new.
No.
This has been out for a while, but I use it 3 times a day at least. And it shows you like the current information, everything, the weather, the temperature, the humidity, the wind, the visibility, blah, 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 everything.
The moon.
The moon.
Which we have a new third-party app for, iMoon.
Or you can use iMoons.
Yep.
This will go into the negative degrees.
Yes, there we go.
Unlike the weather app that comes on the iPhone. It has the radar.
This is cool.
And it's actually, you can turn on animation.
Yeah, so it's like the animated radar, so you can like be like, oh, there is a storm coming. That's it for this week.
That's it. See you next time.